What's up, everybody in Atari and beyond? So I saw a post by Michael Eric Setzer about his favorite Chuck E. Cheese memory, and that's cool, man. But it just maybe reminded me of a good story that's too hard to type. So I'll tell you guys. I was about third grade, and I was going to a military school at the time, and I had to spend the weekend there that weekend. But I was able to go to a Chuck E. Cheese party and get away from the school for like an hour or two. So being at Chuck E. Cheese and only given a few tokens to play with by whoever, and I was with my classmates, and we were at like a Chuck E. Cheese in the town near where my military school was. But so having the tokens was really important to me because then you're out of luck. And so they had Crazy Climber. That was in the early days of arcading, and so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. And the Chuck E. Cheese guy, which I knew at that age was a man in a costume, he was bugging me without using words like, let me play, let me play, let me play. And I knew even as an 8-year-old, maybe 8 going on 9, that this guy worked there. If I play ball with him, he's either going to get me an extra life or two playing Crazy Climber, or he's going to reach into that furry pocket of his and give me some tokens. So, I've mentioned a post before about letting someone play your man. I wasn't down with it, but it was Chuck E. Cheese. I played ball, and I just figured if this guy works here, whoever he is, I figured he was some, guy in his 20s, and he was going to be good at the game and maybe hook me up with tokens. Nope. So I move over, and he starts playing Crazy Climber, and he died. And I was like, oh. And I only had like maybe 6 quarters or tokens, and then I was just stuck in my world of misery. Because when you're out of quarters, it's like when you're in Vegas and you're out of money. It's just, good luck. It's no more fun. So he died right away, and he's acting like, me, shame on me, wait. So I thought for sure that's it, and I tried to barge in and move Chuck out of there, like, you're done. But Chuck was like pretty much not moving, and he was like using his sign language because they can't talk. That's against their rules. Like, no, I got it this time. So again, I figured this guy probably works there. One way or the other, he's probably going to hook me up if I play ball with him. And so I sat there and went, okay, Chuck. And he went in Crazy Climber, and he died again. And he just kind of threw his hands up like, oh. And then I just kind of barged in and took my last man. Or he might have killed my last man. And so I was like, all right, in my mind I'm thinking, this guy works there, he probably surprised himself that he didn't play so well, and he's going to reach into that furry pocket of his and give me some tokens, because he's got the power to do that, because he works there. No, he just kind of was like, and walked away, and I had that less tokens to play with, and, I was enraged. I mean, doesn't mean I hated Chuck E. Cheese from then on, but I knew at that young age the guy was a person, that he worked there, and if he didn't play well, he'd at least compensate me, and he didn't. Anyway, that's my story at Chuck E. Cheese. Thanks, Michael Eric Setzer. Take care, you guys.